Blessed day, my people. So in today's video, I have three things to talk about. One of them is about a brother and a sister who was recently conned up and taken out in Westmoreland, right? And it is alleged that the brother and sister was in some form of scamming and thing, right? Most of one is supposed to hear about the video where I circulate, right, with a man, I buried the two of them in a shallow grave, right, my people? So the mother did an interview and basically said that the son did say to her, say him and his sister would likely DIE together. You understand, my people? Two of them would have passed away together and thing, my people. And that's how him say, and that is actually what ended up happening, my people. Very sad situation. Up to now, the family can't get the body because on the video footage, them not really know which part they were actually buried. So what about it? I'm going to read the article and you can tell me what you think. Alright, my people? Separately from that, we're going to talk about Queen Ifrica's father, Derek Morgan, basically making it known say money really caused the fallout between him and Queen Ifrica. You see me? And I guess he would want to say that the reason why she make up the stuff them she make up, right, my people? Because remember, Queen Ifrica come out and say, her father do the thing to her, RAPE, right? So you don't know, so the father is currently, taking it the legal way. He must swear for defamation of character. So what about it? Also, we're going to talk about a woman basically breaking down in tears after finding out that her husband's tool is the size of a child middle finger. Yes, my people, the man is a Christian and you don't know, she end up turning a Christian, so they never do the thing till after marriage and things. So the woman basically in her tears right now because she said the thing not the size where she really wanted to be. So we're going to talk about it and you can get her some advice. The ladies them can get her some advice, right? But before we're going to further into the topics, don't forget to like, share and subscribe. Also head over to my Instagram page Mix Up Time 4. Would I definitely appreciate it. Alright people, so the first thing we're going to talk about is the story as it relates to the brother and sister who was recently taken out in Clarendon. And as I said, a story here is a very sad one. But you don't know, them said them did involve in some scamming thing. So I don't know, allegedly. I'm going to say allegedly. Anyway, this is what the article is saying. Moodie siblings bond stronger than mother's warning. Kerrick Moodie, believed to have been taken out and buried in a shallow grave with his sister Kenisha by gangsters who recorded the act, was so fond of his siblings that he told their mother that they would likely die together. The bond between them was so strong that the 20-year-old ignored his mother's repeated warnings to stay away from his 22-year-old sister who had a dark past. According to Stephanie Edwards, each time her daughter, who they call Steffi, was around, 20-year-old Kerrick would be behind her. One day I even said to him, you give the woman no privacy, you sleep all in your sister's bed, you and your sister sleep. And he said, Mommy, anywhere Stephanie DEAD, me a DEAD. The distraught mother told the Jamaica Observer on Monday. That's what the little boy said to me, and it's in my brain and it's proven right now. That's the love that the two of them have. So if them did even hold Steffi and I do something to she and tell him to go, him never did I go leave. She is still awaiting word from the police on whether her children's bodies have been found. She reported them missing from their Brampton St. Elizabeth house last Saturday. On Sunday, she said familiar body marks had her convinced they were the ones on the horrific video making rounds on social media. Had he stayed with me in Grangeville, he would still be alive, said a mournful Edwards. The single mother of 5 said she was unaware of her son being involved in criminal activity before his disappearance. She said she struggled to provide for all her children, doing odd jobs to make ends meet, and she encouraged them to find jobs. She often told Kerrick to go look at work to better off your life. If he had only listened, she said, he would be safe today. Her children knew she did not condone illegal activity, she stressed. The 54-year-old said she tried to get Kerrick to enroll in Heart/NSTA Trust to learn a skill and bought him clothes to wear to classes, but he never went. He was supposed to sit Caribbean Examination Council exams during the COVID-19 pandemic, but he didn't follow through, though he dreamt of being an architect. Him can do welding and him can do architect, him can draw well, she said proudly of her son who attended Godfrey Stewart High School in the parish. According to Deputy Superintendent of Police, DSP, in charge of operations in the Westmoreland Police Division, Adrian Hamilton, Kerrick was not on the police radar, but his sister was out on bail after she was charged with illegal possession of ammunition. The case, Hamilton said, is still before the court, and one condition of her bail was that she should stay away from Grange Hill, Westmoreland. Before that, Kenisha was among several individuals charged with being a member of the notorious King Valley gang in Grange Hill. She was later acquitted. The DSP said the search for the siblings continues, so too does the effort to dismantle the gangs. We appeal to the young men and women in Grange Hill, in particular and the wider Westmoreland by extension, to desist from becoming a part or assist in engaging, no matter how superficial, in the pursuits of these vicious gang members, Hamilton urged. The circulation of the viral video of what the siblings' mother fears is the MUIDER came just hours after the fresh imposition of a state public emergency in the parish as a way to address a surge in criminal activity. According to DSP Hamilton, the parish has recorded 112 MUIDERs since the start of the year, 23 fewer than the corresponding period last year. Westmoreland has developed a MUIDER culture where people will take you out for little or nothing. These are the people we have grown that are now eating us up within the parish, he bemoaned. So yes, my people, very sad situation still, you understand? You know, it is a case where maybe the youth they did it with his sister, and you know, boy oh boy, my people, very sad situation. And also there's a voice note circulating on the internet, right, which them in the voice note them want to say the man who mashed the work, so got rid of them. Yeah man, like him send the voice note to somebody and thing, and you know that, you know, him say like them scam him friend. That's the reason why him take them out and thing. You understand, my people? And him, it's like him say him have the key to them house pan him. Zine, so obviously mother KILL them, take off the key for them or the sister or whoever, and him here say the money up there, so you don't know him did go circle up at the house to see if him can get the money. Boy, I tell my people, you know, a lot of these youngsters nowadays, them not really want to work. That's the sad truth. You understand what I say? Them for go out there and look at 95. It might not be the money we want, but it is at least more safer. You understand what I say? More safer than engaging in certain type of activities. Anyway, my people, let me know what you guys think about this in the comment section. So the next thing we're going to talk about is Queen Ifrica father, Derek Morgan, basically explaining what caused the rift between him and Queen Ifrica, right, my people? So let me actually get to this article so you can understand what's going on, all right? So it's Derek Morgan says money was at the root of the fallout between him and Queen Ifrica. Following certain allegations made by his daughter, Queen Ifrica, Derek Morgan has alleged that money was at the root of the fallout between him and the reggae singer years ago. Ifrica, born Ventris Morgan, alleged during a live stream that Morgan had raped her while she was staying at his Kingston residence. According to the daddy singer, who had not met her father during her childhood, she was attempting to form a relationship with him at the time of the alleged situation. Morgan has denied the allegation against him, and in an interview with Dancehall Mag, said that the pair fell out several years ago due to a dispute over money and were estranged for 6 years. Morgan told the outlet that after meeting his daughter during her adulthood, her then boyfriend Tony Rebel called him to inquire how much it would cost to have him perform at his show, Rebel Salute. Morgan's requests of $200,000 or $150,000 were quickly turned down by Rebel, who countered with $50,000. Morgan said he dismissed Rebel $50,000 payment offer, telling him to take the money and feed his crackhead friend them. After the conversation, Morgan said his daughter called him and told him that he had let her down and that he was acting hype. Oh, you go on like you so big and hype in her life. You're too hype. One day, we'll soon get you off of that, Ifrica allegedly stated. Speaking on her allegations, Morgan expressed that he was deeply hurt as they had been widely circulated by the media and he was labeled a rapist. The ska singer also shared how he first met Ifrica, disclosing that he had had a one-night stand with her mother and did not believe her when she said she was pregnant. It was years later that Ifrica introduced herself to reggae singer Hopeton Lewis, who told him about her. Morgan said Ifrica visited him for the first time while he was staying at a hotel in Montego Bay and later began visiting his home in Kingston frequently, but there was always someone else at the house with them. According to Morgan, who is blind, he accepted her as his daughter because he was told she looked like his mother, but he never conducted a DNA test and is still not sure she is biologically his child or she is his biological child. No, sir. I not even know if I'm me pickney all no. And she tells such lie upon me, Morgan stated. So yes, my people, when you hear what him say, money caused the fallout. So I guess he would want to say that that's the reason why she just start make up these type of things about him. You understand, my people? And me not there to say whether or not Queen Ifrica is telling the truth or whether or not she telling a lie. You understand what me and say, my people? But at the end of the day, me not support certain things. Zine, me not support it if it's true, and him do that to her. I'm gonna say it loud. If it is true, me not support it 100, and if a lie she tell upon him, me not support it 100. So either way, I do not support none of them type of talks here. You understand, my people? So me go watch and see what's going to play out as it relates to this whole lawsuit thing. Who will win? You understand what me say? You know, what me I wonder doing, my people, Zine, and this is just a question more I ask. Let's say this whole situation did happen years ago. How will they actually find out? That, you know, me I wonder how. Because it's not like a something will happen, you know, if it did happen, I just say if, right? How? You know, me always wonder them things there. Like, me see even like whole heap of cases come up, like even like with, not necessarily Bill Cosby, but, you know, things will come up where people say happened 25 years ago. You know, it's not like them can run a test pan you for know. I feel like, you know, after so much years, you obviously been with other people and it just not gonna work. You understand, my people? So I don't know still, but I guess somebody can enlighten me in the comment section. There's it. And we're just gonna move on to the next topic now, which is a topic about a woman who basically break down after learning that her husband P-E-N-I-S, but me I go just say P. You know, it is not as how she would have wanted it to be. It looked like a baby little finger. Oh boy. Let me get to this article right away. So it says, wife cries after finding out her husband P is the size of a child middle finger. Husband blames her past. A wife found herself in a huge predicament when she realized that the man she had told, for better or worse, was missing some inches off of the thing. It should have been a time for absolute bliss since the woman, who did not disclose her name, had tied the knot with someone she thought of as a good Christian man and a wonderful provider. However, the joys of the wedding did not sleep into the honeymoon night, given that she made the disappointing discovery when they were ready to make, you know, for the first time. Being a Christian herself, the woman did not do certain thing with her partner prior to the wedding or to their wedding night. In fact, following her decision to give her life to God, she ceased from engaging in certain activities. I became a Christian when I was 19. By that time, I had 3 different boyfriends and I do certain things with all of them. The 22-year-old wrote, her letter to dear pastor noted that while she was not proud of her past, that was something she and all her friends was engaging in. Her husband, whom she met at church, did not pressure her to do certain things while they were dating. So, you know, kissing was as far as it went. I would like to say from the outset that I love my husband, the writer said. Her distress was reflected in her words as she recounted her time with her husband leading up to the wedding night. The pair exchanged vows in June 2023 and had never seen each other really before then. Looking back now, I wonder if I made a mistake, she continued. As I write this letter to you, tears are flowing down my face. According to the letter, when they were finally ready to do the maths on the honeymoon night, she could barely see the P in the dark and had to switch on the light. The woman described her, sorry people, the woman described it as being so little that it resembled the size of a child's little finger. When they tried to do the maths more than once, she did not feel anything, and her 27-year-old husband was embarrassed. Her husband also blamed the past for her thinking that he was too little. As the letter continued, it was noted that she knows what it feels like to be satisfied, and the fact that her husband cannot do certain things to her make her now consider leaving her husband. While the wife dreads the thought, she feels dismayed by the situation and the fact that her husband kept that a secret. With hopes that her husband's shortcomings could be solved, she closed the letter by seeking advice. So yeah, my people, what kind of advice you have for girl ladies? And for the man them, what would you do if you did in this husband's shoes? You understand? Because really and truly, you know, you have more than one people or more than one person I go through them thing, you know. You understand what I say? You have a whole heap of people out there go through it. So I don't know, what would you do? Because that obviously, you know, very embarrassing as a man. You understand? Me as a man, and me I tell you, you're going to feel a way no matter what. You know what I'm saying? That's something where it not going to come out of your head ever. You know what I'm saying? And she going to always feel a way. You're going to also start probably feel like say, she going to go seek it elsewhere, forget that, you know, type of satisfaction there. You understand what I say? But as I say, my people, I want to leave some comments, what, you know, some advice for the woman. What should she do? You understand? More than ever tell her to get a divorce, because at the end of the day, when I say it not based on that, you know, Zine, but you don't know if the man is a good man overall. You know, you can try to find other avenues, man, and, you know, compromise and all of them things about. That is something with me that tell them. Anyway, let me know anything about this in the comment section, and thanks for watching the video. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Bless upon yourself until I drop the next video. I'm out.